Okay, gents, I'm going to give you a very basic tutorial on how to use Sutori.com. It's a very easy to use timeline tool. So you begin by going to www.sutori.com. Hopefully you've already done that, and then logging in. And then you're going to go to create a story. So I'm going to click on the plus button here, and then I can just start right here. So I'm going to do a timeline of the Merchant of Venice. You guys will be doing the Odyssey. So my title will be Merchant of Venice Summary. And then a short introduction to your story. Okay, this is where I would do a summary of whatever my topic is. So I would say, in this timeline, you will see a summary of the play, The Merchant of Venice. And I would, of course, write more, but just for our purposes now, I'm not going to do that. Okay, the heading, you can add a heading if you want to, but I think I will, and I will call it, for instance, I will call it Act 1, numeral 1. Okay, and then you can see the timeline here with a little plus, and then so you just add things. So I'm going to start right here, leaving a little bit room above, just in case I want to add something above. I think to add something above. So I click on the plus, and you can see I have all of these options. And I'm going to start with an image, just for the sake of it. And you can see you can paste an image link here. You can drag an image or click to upload. So I've actually done a little bit of work in advance and saved a bunch of pictures that I think are going to be relevant. So I'm going to click to upload, and the first thing I want to do is click on a map of Venice. And I'm going to hit open, and the image is uploading, and then voila, there it is. So now I can add a caption and an image credit. So if you want to do your sources, you can do them here. I prefer that you do the sources at the end, and I'll show you how to do that. So the caption would be Map of Venice in the 16th century. Okay, and then my description. I would say something like, the play is set in 16th century Venice, a place known for its importance in the world of trade. I might add something about how, because it's in the Mediterranean Sea, in southern Europe, there's access to both the East, the Turkish Empire, North Africa, and then points west, meaning any other place located on the Mediterranean Sea, and then obviously through the Straits of Gibraltar onto the oceans that lead the Atlantic, which leads to, of course, the New World. So we add whatever you want there. So I'm going to say that that's done, and now you can see anytime I go on that timeline, it adds new stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another image, and here I'm going to say I'm introducing people to some of the characters. So for instance, I would say my caption would be Portia and Bassanio, and then I would describe their relationship here. I give more background. Now, if I were doing this about the Odyssey and I was doing a timeline, I would do something like, let's say I was doing Telemachus in Book 1. I would do an image of the palace, whatever looked like the palace to me, and then I would say Telemachus is moping around the palace, and then the next thing on the timeline would be he gets a visit from Mentor. And then I'd come with some sort of an image of maybe an older man advising a younger man, however that is, and I'd explain the role of Mentor. And then I'd say Telemachus calls an assembly. So maybe I would go and find a picture of an ancient Greek agora, the meeting place, or an ancient Greek theater or something like that. Some place that looks like it might be a meeting place. And I would explain what happened there. So you're getting the idea. So now I'm just going to keep adding things in here. I'm going to add another image in here, and here we'll do the gondolas in Venice. And of course I would add a caption to explain what the picture is, and then a description. And then let's say at this point I want to quiz somebody. I'll just do a little quiz. Well, let's not do that one. I don't want to do a matching quiz. So there's a way to get rid of that, and I just haven't figured it out yet. So let me just do a multiple choice. There we go. Okay, so I'll do a multiple choice. Whoops, I added another one. I wonder how you get rid of one. Yeah, there you go. The trash can. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so then the quiz pops over here, and then I would click on edit, and I would insert my question, and it would say something like, who is the woman pursued by Bassanio? And then I would have my answers, and of course it would be Portia, and of course Sausagia. And I would click on the correct answer, and then I'm done. Okay, so there's a little quiz. You can keep people honest along the way. Now I'm going to add a video, and I could paste a video link here. Now I happen to have scouted one out, and I'm going to embed it. So I have my embedded code here. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go back to, whoops, that's the grade book. You don't need to be looking at that. Go back to my timeline, and I'm going to paste it there, and you'll see that my video now appears. Now I would say this is a video, this is Act 1, Scene 1. Oops. Scene 1. Oh, excuse me, it's Scene 2. Of the Merchant of the Play. Okay, so you can add anything that you want in here. There's all kinds of things. How about a little did you know something or other, an interesting or amazing fact to wow your readers? So I'd say something like maybe a ducat would be worth blank 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 dollars in today's money. You know, so just anything that you want to add. Okay, and you can add audio, images, texts. You can embed things. I guess I should have done that instead of video. But anyway, what you end up with is a really neat little product. Now at the end it says add conclusion and sources. So you click on that, use a space to wrap up and to add sources and a bibliography, and that's where you're going to add your photo credits. And you'll do the MLA citation for the Odyssey of Homer, and you guys should know how to do that. If not, I'm going to put a little thing, or no, there should be something on the Moodle page about how to do that. And then any last little things that you want to tie up. Okay, so that's how you create a timeline in Sutori. It's really super easy, and when it's done, we're going to, oh, that's neat, we're going to share it, and you can share it with me, but you can also, because you are doing this through Google Classroom, you're going to upload it into the Google Classroom site. So good luck, be creative, I have great faith in you.